What is good with it, y'all? It's Coffee on the vid. Back at it and peep it, y'all. I'm wild late to this one. This was a while back, but we got 600. Someone call him the police. The police, I've seen him, a lot of people reference him as a police plant into the 60s. We obviously know he has heavy ties to pushing Wack100's propaganda and narratives like battery in the back, toy soldier, you know what I mean? Like, it's just what it is, in my opinion. Y'all let me know if you agree, but he's reacting to this no jumper footage and dissing Munchie B, one of Wack100's blogosphere ops. Go figure. Like I said, Wack instilled 600 to push his little beef with Big U on the internet side of things, but we all saw that footage IRL where he was shaking like a snitch at a gangster party where he got marked out. I mean, there's just no two ways about it, but he's on here calling Munchie B a snitch or dry snitching or whatever. Like, let's get to the clip and see what he's talking about, and I want to know what y'all think about it. Again, this is like a week or two ago, so I'm a little late.
When Draco lost his life, he got rushed by the cedar blocks. A 16-year-old put him on his pockets. That was a 16-year-old from Cedar Block on my daughters.
Okay. Let's just get into some of these donations.
Let's go.
They're sick of us talking about this. But shout out to all.
So a very brief clip, but talking about R.I.P. Draco. There's been Munchie B's name thrown into that. Weren't people saying he kicked him when he was deceased, just all kinds of ish or whatever? But, I don't know, 600 is saying he is snitching there. Like, and that's the whole thing with this internet shit nowadays. It's like everything's on the net, gang culture. The feds are quoting and using no jumper footage in federal indictments. Like, there's all kinds of shit going on. It really is something. It truly is very perplexing. Like, even dating back 5 years to where we are now, the way things have changed. Who knows what it'll be like in another 5. But what did y'all think about that? Was that snitch activity? It was a very brief clip, but you see Draco murder case update, and 600 says he placed the cedar blocks on the scene of an unsolved murder. Shaking my head. And then he also said on a live podcast. Let's see what people are talking about in the comments. This guy Matthias the Great says podcasts are the worst thing to happen to Kelly since crack. Damn, that's a cold metaphor right there, or example, whatever you want to call it. Like the podcast, the internet space, like this shit is really crazy if you think about it. Just all the ways we've seen street culture and gang culture, and then, like I said, the feds using shit and evidence. Obviously in the YSL case, which ended up basically being like a big nothing, what's his name? Young Thug. Thugger took that deal. The other 2 dudes saw the jury. I think there was one other guy after those 2 that did he get hit with a little something? I don't know. But at the end of the day, Fanny took a big old L prosecuting that case like a motherfucker. But it just blows my mind the way shit is, man. Don't blame oh damn, this dude says don't blame the plantation owner Adam 16 for giving the brothers a platform for snitching. When did he blame Adam? Someone lacks reading comprehension. Nah, Methy gunplay. Yo, did y'all see that? Lefty gunplay was tweaking and geeking in that one clip where he was outside the fast food joint. Like, Krishan Rock left me. Some people were talking about Krishan Rock dosed him or something and beat him in the head. What do y'all think about that one? Like, that truly was a wild clip, man. Someone says facts. Highlighted comment. This guy's just laughing. Then we have someone saying, this is Caveman LA says, Munchie was saying, quote, the day Draco lost his life is when the young kid rushed Wack100 and put him on his pockets. He wasn't saying the young kid killed Draco. I'm only saying something because I seen the episode. So this guy says 600 is taking this shit all out of context and putting a fake spin on it, making Munchie B look to be a snitch. And I just seen a video did by Street TV or Street Gangs, whatever the platform goes by now, Alex Alonso, where it was a recent video they put up where it was like Wack100 keeps mentioning murders, and they took a clip of Munchie B speaking about like what gang has a presence. I think he said Wack's gang, that some say, Wack can't even go back around the hood like that. I just seen a clip recently where Wack was like, just because I don't want to get in my Porsche or whatever, and I ain't had a sidewalk or a street in front of my house in 2 decades. I ain't no gangbanger. I'm from a hood. You know what I mean? Like talking real spicy, like he's the truth. But I don't know, man. Shit's all twisted. That's a whole nother story with Wack, man. All the stuff we're seeing playing out on No Jumper right now, where he's in his feelings about old girl and Adam talking to that Stan G dude. What do y'all think about that? Is Wack way too emotional, like on some like sucker shit, simp shit, or what? But I guess Adam took those clips out. But anyways, they misquoted it, is my reason for bringing it up, that they were using like a bullshit narrative. And then they played multiple Clubhouse clips where Wack was saying the wildest shit. And that's what this guy's saying here is like, yo, you're taking a clip where Draco was talking about how Wack got pressed at that show. And there was a lot of footage back then where it was looking like Wack did dirty, and he was talking about, I had this lyrical lemonade hoodie on it I would never let touch the ground and all that. And because 40 Glock was on the story quick that Wack got socked out or whatever, just like that clip at where the Tiny Draws dude, they said slapped his mouth off his face during the Kanye performance at the game. What was it? The Game Drillmatic album release party. That's what's such a shame about this too for Wack's artists, if he even is managing anymore. I think currently he's just cooking the books for the Game to not lose that money to the actual assault judgment, and then like taking his fee or whatever, or his skim, because Blueface is locked up. Them Coyote dudes, whatever they're called, Coyote for Hire, they bought their way out of the contract. That Young Magnificent guy that just got mentioned recently, I don't even know if he's even dropping music through Wack anymore. Like, I don't know. It seems like Wack just is all in the internet drama and trying to find his youth again. You know what I mean? Like with his wife kicking him to the curb. You know what I mean? She got out of being a probation officer. Now she's like, I'm in the entertainment world. That's what someone was pointing out in the point and shoot video yesterday about Wack being a simped out, in his feelings, crying ass girl. They were like, yo, somewhere Wack's wife, I think Kim is her name, is happy as fuck that this ain't her, when he was talking about his new chick. Like, Wack got the glasses, trying to like, dude just has absolutely no swag. You know what I'm saying? You could put him in $1 billion suit, he'll still look like a dusty 10 years old. I think he said he's 47. Wack been looking 57 since 10 years ago. You heard? And no swag, no type of nothing. You know what I mean? Just the type of dude a chick would bleed for everything she can get out of him at the end of the day. Just looking wild, goofy. So I don't even know how I got. Oh, but yeah, man. Like, it's a shame. That's what I was saying with the Drillmatic thing. That's the Game's album release party, and your bullshit, your drama is overshadowing what your artist is doing. That's wild lame. You know what I mean? You're a liability to your artists at this point. It's all bad. But yeah, man, people do that. They'll take clips, mute out one part, or just like this. This was a very, very brief clip. and it's being misrepresented. And I think I second that. Like, let's see what people are saying in response to that. 600 knows, bro. He's doing this new age internet BS. And truly, like, 600 is Wack 100's minion. Ain't no two ways about it. You know what I mean? He'll crash out. He'll do whatever for Wack. He was used by Wack to do damage to Big U in his internet ish. They both fear him in the physical form in life, right? It's right in the indictment how Wack was pleading for his life, scared. Trap Lord Ross brought it up on No Jumper, and Wack 100 got all loud and extra'd out over it. So you know it's as true as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? The Wack 100 blueprint ain't too hard to crack the code at the end of the day. But yeah, man, it's just all bad. But 600 is out here like thinking, and that's what's crazy. I don't know why people think Wack 100 is this keys to big stardom or whatever. Like 600, it's like first he was trying to latch himself onto C-Mac, like that was gonna be the big move. Now he's Wack 100's main minion, and look at his numbers and shit. You know what I mean? Like, believe me, I have no delusions about anything. I'm just a regular individual chopping it up with y'all, other people out there in the blogosphere about the content, news, and different things like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dude chopping it up with the people, coffee talking it up with y'all. So make sure to subscribe, hit the buttons. But as always, more importantly, hit the comments. Let's talk, right? But yeah, man, like, it's not like shit took off for 600. He's like, I'm an A&R at Cash Money West. What the fuck has Cash Money West been doing? You know what I mean? And he can't do anything without Wack 100's okay. The same way that he got Adam to edit out some of that Stan G interview or whatever, and Adam's growing sick of Wack's bullshit and, you know, the platform. 600 can't do Nathan without Wack 100's okay. You know what I mean? He's like officially a big part of the Cointel Pro operation that Wack is pushing. So it's, if it doesn't fall in line with the Wack 100 propaganda, he can't do it. It's all bad, man. And it's like, have you really gained that much from it? Nope. You can get on here and cap and tell the people all this and that, just like all the other trolling he does. But at the end of the day, you compromise yourself where no one's really fucking with you like that. You know what I mean? People's looking at you like you extra goofy with it. This dude says, dudes is crazy, I swear. Damn, he was trying to get Munchie in a fucked up situation, I see. So they're like, yeah, yo, he's trying to misrepresent the Munchie shit. And like, for what? You know what I mean? Because it's not really what it is. Just once again, to do Wack 100's bidding. Yep, internet game is ugly out here. In the next episode, he said he was drunk and got his story mixed up, and he apologizes. Then this dude says, Christopher Lovejoy, Caveman LA, and then this dude's name is Caveman Dunn. I don't even know. Don C. Munchie got his damn self in a situation saying what he said, being who he is, same as Draws, and I love Draco. But once again, y'all selective politicking. Ain't no other way to interpret what he did. And peep this, I think that's Wack from a burner account, and I've been exposed to y'all a long time ago. Wack 100 be with all that bullshit. If he ain't doing himself, he'll have someone else do it. There was videos I had before that had like 18 views, and there was some Pacoima baby account that typed just like this, all caps, with the same type emoji game as Wack 100. And it's like, it's goofy, you know. And then look, this one is Caveman Don C, and the name of this one was Caveman LA. So it's like, I believe that's a fake account by Wack. Tap in and let me know if y'all believe it to be as well. Someone says, what's wrong with saying a 16-year-old rushed Wack 100? So again, someone's like, yo, Wack got socked out by a teenager, and they're trying to take the clip and misrepresent it as some snitching. That's some extra sucker-ish. You know what I mean? This dude says facts, because somebody cut the clip and made it sound like Munchie B was snitching, but Munchie B said that about Wack, about the little kid. So again, someone else calling it like it is. Yo, Wack got socked out by a teenager. And they're out here trying to edit the clip into some fake snitch and shit. See the internet fuckery that people be on? But that's what I was saying about Wack. Like, in a way, with this internet trolling, like, I don't fuck with none of Wack100's get down at all. But the way he built this Clubhouse initiative, where with the news cycle, right? If he runs these rooms, he promises all these people whatever, throws a couple bit of money their way or whatever, and they basically devote their life to him, being online 24/7, trying to dig up bullshit on people or whatever. And then some of the cats that run channels with Wack100 content, he be tripping on them too, screaming on them the second something don't go the way he likes it. And at the end of the day, it's like it built this news cycle for Wack100's name to be inserted into every news topic. But there's so many clips out there of Wack100 just talking bullshit that don't coincide with shit, where it's all don't fall in line, like where he just gets on saying whatever all the time. And there's so many clips of it out there. It's funny, but it's easy to connect the dots and see the bullshit, and that's truly what this is. But hey, he got all these minions, got them thinking that he's gonna change their life or something like that. It's hilarious. Listen, Wack's wife, who again was a probation officer, 40 Glock exposed that a long time ago. Wack was talking about that was a damn lie. But if you go to her page, how she's now in the entertainment business, she got that from Wack before, kicking him to the curb, being like, yo, take that internet mess. Like, think about that. Why is Wack pushing 50, having this end of life crisis where all he wants to do is troll and argue with people online, where you're losing your wife and family over it, and you're sprung over some old Clubhouse broad you met, crying about Stan G saying he used to talk to her with Adam? Like, it's a bit pathetic and just fugazi and funny style as fuck. And imagine when they break up or something, like how the last Clubhouse chick he was fucking with put out the picture of Wack laying on his belly like a damn rainbow representing ass motherfucker. Imagine what's gonna come out when this girl that just like Spider Loke been exposed, how the other girl, how Point and Shoot exposed how he fixed the one girl's teeth and all that. That's what he was telling SPI about the girl that they knew in common from Spider Loke's hood. Like, oh yeah, I put her through nursing school. I fixed her teeth and all this shit. Like, that's his whole get-to thing. He's a trick at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, again, you could put him in a $1 billion suit and he still look like a cratered up, dusty buster. And he got to trick on all these broads off an internet app to get some companionship in his life. And he's crying about the Stan G interview. It's just, you can't make this shit up, man. Moving along, facts, because somebody cut the clip and made it sound like Munchie was snitching. But okay, yeah, same thing. Sound drunk, blood. So again, they'll be on here with the extra out fake accounts and comments. So let's slide through a few more of these and see. And you repost it. The internet is funny. While I can hear the mice squeaking from a mile away. That was wild. Grid program, which feel how you want about the grid program thing or whatever, but listen, Wack100 was 100% on Gilly and Wallow's platform praising Big U for the grid program. Next thing you know, he's the biggest rat in the world because of it. And he tried to cop a plea and beg for peace on the Dub C and CJ Mack show. If there was one thing I could change and take back, it would be, and Big U was like, he ain't feeling it. You know what I mean? And then just the whole idea that it's Operation Draws Down. That don't get caught with your draws down. Like, obviously, I know the significance of Big U's name being draws and all that, but it almost seems like a Wack100 troll for the feds to name it that to me. I'm just calling it like I see it, you heard? That was wild. Grid program. Cops will be at his door soon. No matter who he was talking about, they got some questions. I deleted my comment on the other post because this clip is clearly out of context. LA being LA, man. Nothing but negativity and evil pumping through that city. So this dude, again, calling it like he sees it. This is bullshit. I deleted my comment because this is a cap-ass, edited-ass, out-of-context clip. And this is some hoish games. And this dude says he was talking about Wack100, not Draco. He was just saying it was the concert. Same caveman LA dude calling it out. And then let's see if the same fake joints in there. Yeah, that do make sense. He said the night that happened to Draco, like he was talking about another situation. A 16-year-old from Cedar Block is vague, so this dude's falling for the textbook dry snitching. See, some people, that's what's crazy too. Like that dude was falling for the cappery, the out of contextedness, misrepresentation of what it really was on the no jumper platform. And that's what's so crazy too about this internet shit, man. When you're debunking bullshit, a lot of people just don't retain the information properly, where you could make a video. I've said this time in and time out. You could make a video exposing and debunking some bullshit, and there's still a lot of people that will still falsely take in the wrong information. It's crazy, man. You gotta like get your comprehension skills up out here and pay attention. Bro said a 16-year-old from Cedar put Wack100 on his pockets. Y'all so goofy. So again, someone like, what the fuck are we talking about, 600? You're clearly lying here. This ain't what they were talking about. Wasn't no snitching going on. They were talking about the dude you take orders from getting did dirty by a teenager from the game's hood. Dude said, okay. Bruh was off that juice, talking, shaking my head, tweaking. He know the truth. Nobody cares about solving that murder. R.I.P. Draco, though. Real talk, man. Comment your thoughts about that. We're going to read these last bit of clips, and then we'll close this thing out. But ain't this a motherfucker, the way they tried to misrepresent this? You know what I mean? It's just crazy, too, that 600 just devotes his life to Wack100. It's like, what the fuck is going on out here? Too much rad shit going on in Cali. All y'all talk too much. Detectives don't even got to leave the house and detect. Shaking my damn head. Again, that's not what was going on in this clip, but that is facts what dude is saying, you know? And if that was the case, y'all amplifying it even more. But it's shine a light on it. Okay, so someone else falling for the bullshit. So there you have it, man. 600 doing Wack100's bidding, misrepresenting this situation like a motherfucker. And then something else that got brought up was Krishan Rock and what the fuck is dude's name? Krishan Rock and Lefty Gunplay. Did she set him up or what? That shit was crazy, man. But that's gonna do it for this one. Once again, I thank you guys for tuning in. Sub up to the channel, join the discussion. We just gotta call it like it is, man. 600 done devoted his life to Wack100. Took that COINTELPRO oath. Shit is nasty work, as Wack would say. Subscribe. It's Coffee, talking music, news, sports, and more. I'm up out of here, y'all. Peace.